John 17:5. Kai nun, doxason me su, pater, para seauto, te doxe, he echan pratu ton cosmon enai, para soi. Here Jesus continues praying to the Father, and he says, and now, glorify me, you, right? The you here is referring to the Father. This is a second person singular imperative, obviously used not as a command, but as a request. And now, you glorify me, Father. There's the vocative form of Father. And now you glorify me, Father, with yourself, right? Expressing the idea of association here with this prepositional phrase, with yourself, with the glory, this dative, probably communicating means or instrument, with the glory which I had before the world was, right? You have pratu plus the infinitive becomes a before clause in English, right? We render it as a before clause, a pratu plus an infinitive, and the infinitive becomes the verb, was, and the accusative is the subject of the infinitive, before the world was. In other words, before the world came into existence, glorify me, Father, with that glory which I had before the world came into existence, with you, right? Another repetition of the idea of association there at the end. That enai, I think this goes without saying, but that's the infinitive of eimi, to be. So we did super literal, before the world to be. But you can't do that, so we have to render it before the world was, before the world came into existence. I'll say one other thing here about this. Let's look at this relative pronoun right here, this he, right? Feminine, singular, relative pronoun referring back to the glory. You might have expected that to be hein, right? Because it really is the direct object of akon, which I had. And the reason that it's the dative instead is relative pronouns will often be attracted. This is an example of what's called attraction. Attracted to the case of the antecedent, especially when that antecedent is genitive, but sometimes also when it is dative. So we just translate that little section again. The glory, with the glory, right? We're taking it as a dative of means, with the glory which I had, first person singular, before the world was, with you, right? Addressed here, Jesus addressing the Father.